Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fight Channel here, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for UFC 308, ladies and gentlemen. This is on the main card. It's in the welterweight, ladies and gentlemen. Head to the arena for this matchup, ladies and gentlemen.
Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Rafael Dos Anjos. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Geoff Hands of Steel.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
All right, early round action here. As many of you know, Geoff Neal got off to a furiously fast and good start in the UFC. He dealt with some health issues that affected some of his performances, but he has regained his momentum. And on any given Saturday night, the General Safe Saud there at Fortis MMA believes that his pupil is the best welterweight in the world. Geoff Neal out to prove as much here tonight. Oh, nice jab by Neal. Heavy kick downstairs. Back to the well with that right hand. It's no good.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Dos Anjos' striking looks sharp here as he lands the punch there, DC. Jason Perillo doing a lot of good work there with RDA in Southern California. Rips the body there for good measure. Oh, he landed a beautiful straight punch there, DC. He's got an edge in reach and certainly is making it count in this one. Whiffs on the right hand.
Jeez, you can hear that.
Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Looping left hand misses the target. Well, a few guys in the game mix up their striking and their wrestling as well as Rafael Dos Anjos, but he goes for the takedown here early, DC, and he gets it.
Well, and when he's fighting his best, he is securing takedowns early, and the takedowns come off the pressure. RDA is one of those pressure fighters that puts you on your heels immediately, and he tries to overwhelm you. But it all starts with his ability to get the fight to the ground.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Nice transition.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Neal.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Geoff Neal. Just over 2 minutes to go in round 1. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tiredness, that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grapple exchange between 2 phenomenal grapplers. Oh, nice.
His opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Under a minute to go. Dos Anjos not having it. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Strike lands clean. Under 20 seconds now to go. Oh, well-timed and placed overhand by RDA. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Horn sounds for the end of round 1. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Dos Anjos has got a nasty cut above the eye. The cut man has some work to do here between rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 here. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. RDA gets hit with a kick. Oh, looking to land the leg kick. That one checked.
Oh, nice.
Oh, another strike to the torso right there. Got to get better defensively, or that's going to be a real factor as this fight continues.
He's got to tuck that elbow. I mean, he's got that elbow flaring, and every time his opponent's going right up under it and landing right to the body. He's got to do something different right now, or he's going to get to a point where he will not be able to continue this fight.
Well, as my favorite rap group Onyx would say, stick and move, right? Beautiful slip off the center line there.
Yeah, what a great job of moving his head. It doesn't take much to avoid a punch.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He is just outclassing this guy on the feet. You've got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Dos Anjos is...
He's got to keep pressing here.
Oh, how good is that? The diving punch lands flush to the head.
Great job landing the strike from his back.
Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited.
You need to fight back.
He's getting the mount here. He's got to be careful here.
And very effective with the ground and pound. Takes his back now.
Fight back. Fight back.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
Setting up a sub attempt.
Ooh, that looks tight. Might be the beginning of the end. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Well, once again, mixed martial arts, the land of the unpredictable. You've got a jiu-jitsu fighter here throwing hands with one of the better guys in this division.
I would have never thought that this is the fight that will play out in front of us. The jiu-jitsu guy leading the dance, but not only leading the dance in the striking, but winning the exchanges. He has truly shown that he has committed himself to becoming a full mixed martial artist.
Neal's right back to the full mount. 90 seconds to go.
I want to see that wrist control.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Grounding and pounding away. Nice strikes to the body there by Dos Anjos.
Big ground and pound. Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are. That's a big strike right there.
Final seconds here. Lands a big elbow there. Oh, Superman punch. Not always easy to execute. He did so there. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, well, the cut man has got his work cut out for him, and I believe we have isolated the shot that caused that critical cut above the eye.
I mean, right above the eye, John. Too many damaging blows. He's got to change something, because now every time he gets hit above the eye, the blood will start to leak in his eye, making it almost impossible to fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round. Able to land there with the straight left. Oh, he continues to attack the body yet again here, just as he did in the previous round.
Leg kick lands.
Oh, strike attempt to the midsection, it's blocked. Doubling up on the jab. It's a pretty good jab. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss. Right there, his opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. He passed the half guard.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Man, his body not looking too good right now. It's not quite Dominic Reyes against Jan Blachowicz, but these body strikes really starting to add up.
They're starting to pay dividends. You know, he spoke to us about this earlier in the week, how he was going to eat this guy up from bottom to top. He was gonna go in reverse. That is exactly what he has done. Beautiful transition.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. And now he's got the back.
It's work. No, stop it. It's work.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Neal's in half guard now. All right, full guard here if you're the top fighter. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to pass to the next position, get the half guard so I can get my ground and pound off.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Neal's right back to the full mount here.
He's got to start throwing now. Oh, big elbow. Nice.
Close guard. How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
All right, well, I don't have to be a judge to tell you he is losing this fight late in the game now. Time to start throwing up those submission attempts, I would think.
You got to keep going. You got to start throwing up submission attempt after submission attempt and hope that something's free for you to latch on to.
Dos Anjos, that's a separate blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
And now a left. Oh, big elbow. All right, you see his high-level footwork here, maybe trying to set up that hook shot again, potentially.
You could tell, John, he's setting a trap. He's trying to walk his opponent back.
Watch the referee right then and there has called a stop to the action. Looks like he's going to call on the doctor to look at the cut, and it is a pretty significant one, DC.
Well, he's bleeding a lot, and the blood is going into his eyes. It's very difficult for him to see right now.
As Michael Bisping might say, we have a cheeky situation here, but it looks as though the fight will continue, at least for now.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so some pretty significant adversity here, but the fight is going to continue. The doctor has left, and the ref gets us back underway.
Gets us right back underway, and it doesn't seem like there was too much thought into it. It looked like they were going to let him fight, and that's exactly what they did, and I could not be happier.
Dos Anjos is really bleeding something fierce now. That cut's not getting any better. We got the best cut men in the game. Got to think they're going to be busy in between rounds. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. RDA gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention. Well, I am not going out on a limb when I say he is on the wrong side of this fight. Maybe a little bit rattled after getting knocked down earlier in the round.
But that's exactly what you expect, right? He took such a bad knockdown.
Oh, just a nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's caused a punch.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick. Oh, nice knee.
Well, we talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC. Neal's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, Geoff Hands of Steel Neal!
All right, so we didn't get the finish, which I think is okay, given how dominant this performance was. No suspense when it comes to the judges' scorecards, and you got to think this performance positions him for a bigger fight later this year.
You know, John, it's all about going.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a matchup here from Yazzie Island, ladies and gentlemen, from the Emirates. Ladies and gentlemen, got more coming here from UFC 308. We see you then. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen.